right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and we're always happy to see our friends from Champagne. This Bellefon de Besserat, a very unique product. The Cuvée des Moines, the Cuvée of the monks. Well, the monks were very well known for their prowess in winemaking, and back in the day, if you were a monk, you got to drink better than anybody else. Today, you're pretty much drinking beer. So, anyways, the wines made by Bellefon de Besserat are very unique because, they're lower in pressure. They're at the bare minimum low limit for champagne. So let's see, 4.5 metric bars of pressure as opposed to 6, and 19 grams per liter of sugar as opposed to 24. So lighter in pressure, lighter in sugar, very elegant style of champagne, and almost what you'd call a Cremant, which is lighter than 4 metric bars. Anyways, little smaller bubbles, very fine mousse on the palate, and they're the only champagne house to make all of their wines in this fashion. No mallow, so higher acidity here. They age for 4 to 5 years before disgorgement, which is 3 times the amount of length you're required to by law. And a bit of a biscuity character. You get that nutty aroma from wines that have been on that yeast for that long, the yeast autolysis. A little bit of herbal note to the tree fruit, the lemon citrus. Like I said, a very fine, creamy mousse, a good bit of that seashell-like minerality coming through on the finish, some zesty citrus notes. And that's the entry level here, or I shouldn't say the entry level, the Blanc de Blanc, rather, which I thought that was a little heavier than the Brut Classic, but they showed the Rosé next, which the Rosé is a blend of 8% red Pinot Noir, and they got the disgorgement date right on the back of the bottle, which we love. This one was disgorged September of 2014, so you can tell which batch this bubbly is from. And they put a little still red Pinot Meunier, which is how most people make their rosés. They use still red Pinot Noir, a little more Pinot Meunier than a lot of big houses do use. This wine's got a pretty nose of wild strawberry, raspberry fruit, rose petal, floral notes. A little bit of a maple character coming out on the second day. Really exotic. I don't think I've ever had a rosé champagne that had that maple in it. Very smooth and creamy on the tongue. That lovely red berry fruit, the hint of ginger spice, and that fresh mineral chalky note on the finish. Nice structure here, and that's due to the still red wine. Excellent juice. All right, the Cuvée de Moines Brut Classic, which is mostly Pinot Meunier. I would have showed this wine first. They've got all 3 varietals in it. Seemed like the lightest of the 3 to me. They produce about 500,000 bottles of this cuvee, and pretty nose of white flowers, pears, apples, a little vanilla maple cream coming out as this wine opens up as well. A lot of fresh tree fruit showing on the palate. Nice floral honey character on the finish, and those chalky minerally notes. A very good wine, my least favorite of all of them, but hey, it's champagne, man. I'll drink any champagne that you give me just about. The Cuvée de Moines Brut Millésime, which is 2006 vintage, aged for 7 years before disgorged. This one disgorged in November of 2013. This wine's got a very distinct seashell kind of minerality on the nose, the toasty brioche and hazelnut. 55% Chardonnay, the rest Pinot Meunier, and a nice creamy texture in all of these wines at lower bars of pressure. Really give you a little more cream and good concentration, even better on the second day. Excellent juice. My favorite of the 3, that and the Rosé, I scored exactly the same. That's what we had to drink from our friends from Bellefon de Besserat. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.